What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the video. As you saw by the title and the thumbnail, these are the things I did to completely get rid of my social anxiety. You know what I mean? Through high school, pretty much through freshman year of college, I was terrible having conversations. I was petrified of talking. I did not want to talk to people. I did not want to go to social occasions. We used to go out and party. Couldn't go to bars yet because you gotta be 21. There's a couple like 18 plus spots we go to. But I was terrified to go to these places because I just did not like the idea of having conversations with other people. Now you might be in the same boat as me, right? It wasn't the fact I was scared to go and like have fun. It was just the fact of having to talk to people. You know what I mean? So it's honestly one of the biggest hurdles to get over if you struggle with it. You know what I mean? We have to talk to people on the daily. It's a very important skill that we need, and it's important that you work on it. So that's what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? One of the first things I did to work on this skill was I would record myself talking. You know what I mean? Similar to how I'm doing it now, you're gonna mess up a lot. Understand that a lot of the conversations you have is gonna be all about body language and the tone of your voice and your wording. You know what I mean? You want to be fluent with everything that you say, especially with how you finish sentences. You want to come off like smooth. You know what I mean? If I'm talking like this and I'm not like finishing out my sentence, and I'm using filler words, you know what I'm saying? It sounds bad versus the tone I'm speaking in now and filling out the sentences I need to as fluently as possible. You know what I mean? Think of it like reading on a book, you know, like reading in class, right? You know, those like little pauses you have, and like the little breaks in the sentences. Use that for your conversations daily, because you don't need to talk too fast. You don't need to, unless you don't have a lot of time to talk. But if you are just having like a basic conversation, stay calm. You know, you trip yourself out in your own mind, especially with like social situations. 99% of the time, they're never gonna happen. Like, let's be real. I know you've thought of something that's gonna happen, and then you go and do it, and then like it never even like comes close to that, because our mind automatically will start to filter in things that will never happen as a defense mechanism, because it knows that you're trying to be uncomfortable. So understand, you have to get over the fear of speech. You have to get over the fear of conversating if you want to be good at anything in life. You know what I mean? So you just have to start recording yourself, start recording yourself and practice. You know, like a lot of times it'll be easy to talk to your friends. It'll be easy to talk to your family, but a random stranger, you are going to fumble, bro. Especially if it's a girl, or if you're a girl watching as a guy, you know what I'm saying? You have to learn to talk to people. One thing I would do is, the gym is a perfect example. I would talk to everybody in the gym, especially when I was still trying to get better at conversating. I would go around the gym. That's the easiest conversations you have. You know what I mean? You can just ask like, how's your workout? Or, hey, why are you doing those? Or just like basic starters, you know? It's not like you're on the beach or something, like have to have lines to open up to talk to people. Nah, realize like 90% of people are just as scared as you are to talk to them, because no one's watching videos like this. No one's doing the inside work. Everybody has a little bit of social anxiety. So how you get over it is just by practice, and then working on your tone, working on your body language. You know what I mean? One thing I used to not do was I never like looked at people in the eye. You know, eye contact is key, especially like if you're really trying to get respect from people. You have to keep eye contact to make them respect you. Because I promise you, if you keep eye contact, there's going to be very few times you look at people and they keep staring at you. Everyone does that little dart to the left or dart to the right. They don't want to look at you in the eye. So it's important, especially like if you're a man watching this, always look other men like in the eye. It's going to help you gain respect. You know what I mean? And it's always, your body language is key. You have to stay strong. You have to come off as like a confident individual. You're confident in everything you attain as a person. You know, there's a reason if you notice, like, the people that are very good at talking always have good posture, they always have good voice, everything. You know what I mean? It's all together. At the end of the day, you have to combine those things and be fluent with everything. You got to be smooth with how you come off, because if you come off nervous, people are gonna sense that. You know what I mean? You have to be confident in everything that you do, and just start working on your craft, man. It's all self-work. You gotta put in the work. You gotta put in the reps. It's not just you can't watch a million videos, go try it, and 100% get it every time. Like, sometimes you gotta take L's. Understand? Like, I'm gonna give y'all a little story. One of the most embarrassing things that's ever happened to me. I was going up to this girl on the beach, like, near, like, my hometown. I remember, like, it wasn't that bad, but I remember I had introduced myself, but I didn't even say my name. Like, I asked her name, like, I was having these conversations, and she was just like, "What is your name?" I was like, "Fuck." Like, I didn't even know what to say, bro. Like, from there, I just knew I fumbled. Like, I didn't even want to try at that point. So it's not something you're gonna be naturally good at all the time. Sometimes you gotta do the work, man, just like anything else. So I think it's important just to keep practicing. Just talk to as many people as you can. Work on your posture, work on your tone, work on just being fluent, calming yourself down in situations that you need to be strong in, taking deep breaths. Like, sometimes if I catch myself getting nervous talking to people, I just focus on my breathing, focus on my eye contact, focus on my posture. All three of those things will take you to a different level in your conversations. Trust.